was Amor Amor by jazz flamenco quintet Alba Neiva. The Parisian band recently released their first album called Hogar on Parallel Records. It's 9 colorful tracks that take listeners on a beautiful rhythmic voyage, and I'm joined in the studio by singer Lucile Chriqui and the guitarist, composer, and founder of the group, Nils Frechilla. Thank you so much for being on our show today. Now, the title of your album is Hogar, which is a Spanish word.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Hogar means home. It's the place.
The feeling of home, of the warm home, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a hearth where you want to be with your family around a fire, perhaps.
Yes, the place where the beloved ones are near to you, and it's the title of the album because it's our first album, and it's an intimate album.
Very, very intimate indeed. Now, your band is a real melting pot. Nils, you have Spanish roots.
Yes.
Lucile, you have Moroccan roots, if I understand correctly. Your double bassist, Zachary Abraham, is from the Caribbean. How does that multiculturalism translate into your music?
I think we really love the mix of culture, of rhythms, of languages, and I don't know. It's like a how can we say?
Everyone brings something.
A rhythm, a language,
An influence. So so the 5 members of your band, each one kind of brings a little bit into the sound.
We have Maxime, the sax player. He brings his craziness.
Crazy's good.
And
Every band needs a little crazy.
Hypnotizes the audience. It's really nice. But Arthur brings
the drummer.
His magic grooves.
Of course.
Well, it makes a wonderful sound. In fact, you had a release party for your first album, so Hogar. This was at the Studio de l'Hermitage, which is a beautiful venue here in Paris. Let's actually listen to a clip from that concert.
Je danse, toi tu danses, la danse de la solitude. Dis comment sera tu felicidad. Dis por qué así será. Dis comment sera tu felicidad. Dis comment así será.
Now, your band is called Alba Neiva. Sounds like it refers to a woman, perhaps. What does it mean?
It's an imaginary room and like a muse. We wanted to have like a name where everybody can put what he wants, like an idea, an image, a dream. I don't know.
So it's no one in particular, but...
No, but she represents our music. And also our state of mind when we compose the music and the mood.
So she really is a muse for your beautiful sound, which is a real colorful cocktail. You can hear so many different influences, I guess, coming from the different members of the band. So you have flamenco sounds, more Brazilian samba sounds, also Cuban influences, as well as classical jazz as well. What is your sound writing process like? How does it work?
Really difficult.
It's magic.
It's magic. No, I like to compose in peaceful places, calm places, and when I do that, I don't know, the music I like flows out. And,
so you write kind of a structure and then bring it to the band?
I bring it to Lucile, and she.
We made like improvisations together,
Yeah.
and so there is other stuff, other ingredients putting in that plate, and after we bring it to the band, and we make like arrangements together. It's a really group work.
You shake it up in the
Yes.
Because Lucile, your voice works so well with the saxophone. We were just here. It really sounds like the two are dancing together.
Yeah.
And you sing in several languages. You sing in French, you sing in Spanish and Portuguese. How do you choose which language to sing in?
Good question. I think it's like in those improvisation with Nils, it's like emerging a language.
So it just kind of surprises you? It just...
And each language have a rhythm and sensuality or I don't know, poetry or
even a feeling, perhaps? Do you have
feeling different.
Of course.
different languages have different feelings?
Yeah.
Is there one that you prefer to sing in?
No, but I like to defend the French French language, but no. Actually, we are singing now in Arabic too, so we are opening.
So you're opening to so many horizons. Perhaps English as well.
Yeah. I'm working on it.
Now, your first album, Hogar, is a real labor of love. You actually produced it, you financed it yourself through a crowdfunding campaign via Kiss Kiss Bank Bank. How did you find the crowdfunding experience?
Really nice because we saw so many people who
Helped
helped
us. Yeah. It's
So-
a liberty too to do the music we want, the way we want, and to be supported by friends, family. Other person that we don't know.
Yeah. Did you have a little bit more control on the product as well?
I think.
Yeah.
Sure.
And it seems like everyone chipped in because the cover of your album is your father, right? Who did he paint it?
Yeah. And we were finding how we say that.
Thinking
Sorry.
Yeah, you were
about what can we put on the
album,
front
yeah.
of the, and the painting was on her room,
Oh yeah.
and what is that?
Perhaps she is
Yeah.
Alba Neiva as well.
Yes.
Perhaps.
If you want.
But we're going to move on to other music news that's
Yeah.
making headlines. Maluma is back with his reggaeton pop magic. The Colombian superstar is dropping his 4th studio album. It's called 1111, and it's a quick follow-up to his successful 2018 record Fame. Now, the 16-track album features some promising collaborations with artists including Ricky Martin and a steamy duo with the queen of pop herself, Madonna. Let's check out a track off the album. It's called HP.
No quiere un novio para rendirle cuenta. No necesita ningún HP en el pared. Que la pared quiere salir, fumar, beber, subir un video pa' que lo vea él, pa' que se dé cuenta de lo que perdió, pa' que el hijueputa se sienta peor. Quiere salir, fumar, beber, subir un video pa' que lo vea él, pa' que se dé cuenta de lo que perdió, pa' que el hijueputa se sienta peor.
Now, we all have our guilty pleasures when it comes to listening to music. I know I have mine. What is the songs or what kind of music do you listen to that you wouldn't necessarily admit to other people? Perhaps Maluma?
Whitney Houston
Yeah, she's great.
in Bodyguard.
That's a good choice. I definitely listen to her, and I'm not guilty about it. Now, if we move on to some other music news, the indie rock band The National is releasing an 8th studio album. It's called I Am Easy to Find. Now, with 16 tracks at over 63 minutes, it's the longest record they've recorded so far. I'm Easy to Find will be accompanied by a 24-minute short film directed by Mike Mills and starring the Swedish actress Alicia Vikander. The album features a wonderful selection of international female vocalists, including Sharon Von Etten, Mina Tindall, Gail Ann Dorsey, Kate Stables, as well as the Brooklyn Youth Chorus. Here's a track off the album. It's called Hairpin Turns.
But all we're going through, you and me, what is it you want me to be learning? We're always arguing about the same things, days of brutalism.
That brings us to the end of the show, but before we go, I want to thank our guests, so Lucile and Nils from Alba Neiva. If you're here in France, you can catch them at Le Jam in Marseille on June 16th, at Jazz en Ville in Vannes, that'll be on July 25th, and on October 24th, they'll be playing on the Anaco boat here in Paris. And actually, you can check out all their music news on their website, that's albaneiva.com. You're actually going to play us out with a song, very lucky to have this. It's called Au Présent.
Yeah.
Why did you choose this song?
We choose it because it's about to be in the present, and I saw a lot of people. I've worked with old people singing, and it's about to do what you dream, what you want to do. It's possible. Everything is possible, and it's to give hope.
Well, sounds like a wonderful song to play us out. Now, for more arts and culture news, you can, of course, head to our website and stay in touch on social media. More news coming up on France 24 right after this.
Et si tu pouvais, à cet instant, déjouer le temps, t'inventer au présent, dis-moi où tu irais. Oh, réveille-toi, rencontre ta voix, regarde en l'air, dire comment será tu felicidad, dire por qué así será, será.